That helicopter is bound to be running out of fuel soon. Either way, it's not a particularly lovely day, but it'll do. After much deliberation... Okay, after much deliberation, I've decided that I'm going back to Rostock. I have many objectives to complete there. I've, rather, missions to turn in, I suppose, mostly. A couple of deliveries to make. I have tools that I need to hand over to someone. Yeah, lots of things. So, as a result, I'm going to go there first and then come back here and I guess, raid Strelok's former base. Now, the reason is, well, there's really just one reason. First of all, if I am going to go to the base, I am going to have to do it alone, and there is a third set of basic tools. Lovely. That just reinforces my idea to go back. Now, a couple of reasons for that. Well, actually one main reason, and then the tools being a secondary one. The main reason is I need a shotgun. If I'm going to go down there... Okay, like I was saying, if I'm going to go down there, I'm going to need a shotgun. Now, the standard two ways of procuring one, loot it off a dead corpse or buy it, are, you know, the two standard ways, and they are called standard for a reason, but one of them isn't really an option for me, because the best I could pick up in the region would probably be a double-barrel TOS, maybe a KS-21, I think, if I'm lucky, but it will be probably busted up when I pick it up, and I was going to talk about the KS-21 a little bit, but I need something like a SPAS-12, a Mossberg, Benelli M4, something of that sort of type, with similar, generally similar characteristics to those shotguns. That is semi-automatic, could be pump action as well. You know, they'll work similarly enough in a pinch. But other than that, a relatively decent magazine capacity, or it is still called a magazine, right? Yeah, for shotguns. So yeah, like something like, and obviously. And obviously not dying on the way there would be very conducive to a long life and successful operation, and generally my well-being and happiness. Did it bust up the 94? Alright, I mean, that's not the worst thing ever. I don't have anything to repair the armor with, but wow. Okay, well, never a dull moment. I was checking the crossroads for enemies, and I'm pretty sure the whole area around Agroprom is clear due to the helicopter being called in, but fell victim to the one thing the helicopter couldn't get, an anomaly. Or couldn't, you know, get rid of, is what I mean. Either way. It's gonna be close quarters, tight spaces, and probably a worrying variety and ferocity of enemies down there. I'm not exactly sure what's down there, but I know the military doesn't. I know the military doesn't go down there, and they just patrol the surface, so yeah. I can only assume what's going to be there, so I want to go in prepared, and okay. I don't want to mess around because, well, stuff like that could happen. Walking into an anomaly. Either way, get the money, turn in the missions, get the ammo, because I do need a little bit of ammo too, fix up my gear, and then we can come back and stand a chance of actually getting out of the base alive. Well, at least the rain stopped. Nothing else. I was going to say, if he's shooting at me... I'm really going to have a conversation with High Command about our optics, because, well... Yeah, I'm not going to shoot over there, I don't know who that is. I'm going to go ahead and assume more bandits, but I'm not going to act on it. Already had a friendly fire incident at the hangar. I do not want to repeat it. There, so my target is on the other side of garbage. Okay. I thought there might be someone here, but no. Useful. Bandit patch is always useful, I think. Yep. With a very stylish pistol too. Okay. Oh, it's good to see a friendly face around here. Ooh, whoa.
Спокойно. Чем могу помочь, Сталкер?
Is there any work you need doing? Nope. Okay. Interesting. I haven't been gone for that long, and, well... Oh. Things have certainly changed. Mind you, me murdering the previous inhabitants, albeit accidentally, probably had a... Yeah, I'll kill the thing for you, since it's close to the Rostock checkpoint. I don't know what you're shooting at. If it's me, I'm gonna come and ruin your day. If it's not me, then I'm gonna help you.
Спокойно. Чем могу помочь, Сталкер?
I don't... Can't say I quite see it, mate, but... We go upstairs and check. My guy seems remarkably relaxed for a firefighter's. Got him! Well, let's see what the hell that's mercenary armor, right? It's not gonna be monolith. It's kind of grey, but to be perfectly honest with you, I don't recognize it. And they are similar. Well, they're kind of the same armor, often. Yeah, the STSN body armor is not exclusive to the mercs, and ooh, that is a. Oh, I love that pistol. I absolutely love that pistol. So I might swap it out. I might swap out my USP for it. Obviously the CZ52, I talked about it before. In many ways, the great-grandfather of all modern sidearms. I suppose you could attribute that to the Browning high-powered and the 1911 technical solutions and stuff, but for Europe it would be the CZ52, and after it the CZ75, which is pretty much the basis for all non-striker fire pistols in Europe, more or less. Oh, okay. There we go. Now, I do have that one more group of bandits that I need to take out, and I'm gonna do it. I say I'm gonna do it if I, you know. Dogs always travel in packs, unless something killed off the other half of the pack. I don't feel particularly safe. Okay, really quick gander at the map. Down there, so... Oh, that way, okay. So he's engaging something at the back of the hangar towards the train tracks. That's good for me because he's probably going to draw attention that way, and probably means that what's ahead of me is kind of clear-ish. In two sentences or less, why I love the 6-hour P220 and the general 6-hour P2XX series, let's call it, the P200 series, if you will. There's all sorts of models, the 220 and the 226 being the most popular ones, but there are just dozens, if not more, variants of the same gun, though they all sort of operate on the same principle. There are minor cosmetic differences, ergonomic differences. Some of them are chambered in different calibers, but they generally operate on the same principle. The slide is extremely heavy, but it's not. It doesn't make the gun heavy. It's just that there is a lot of emphasis on the weight of the slide, which, because it's a German gun, and well, they're very precise about how they construct their firearms and all of that. That's not a problem for blowout. Yep, blowout. Okay. That might solve my problem. Hello? That might solve my problem with the bandits, because I don't really see them coming here anytime soon. And if they do, I mean, we have lookouts and all of that stuff.
Какие новости, Stalker?
Ooh. Mildly terrifying. Actually, do you have anything to trade? Not really. Tell you what, I will give you, if you'll have... No, that's the package. No. I'll give you these books of various editions. I don't need them. And I think I have a can of something that I wanted to give you too. Yes. There you go, you can have that. Well, since there's nothing else to do, might as well sit down and we'll look at what we've picked up, because can't go out in this weather. I also picked a Mosin Nagant, one of the most widely produced weapons of World War II. You know, it's a bolt-action rifle, 7.62x5.4. It got the job done. It won the war. Well, that's questionable. Stuff like the Pepsha and the machine guns and the Soviet Union and some of the other stuff won the war. Perhaps were a lot more responsible for winning the war and turning the tide than a Mosin, but you know, it did what it had to do. Either way, contact kill. Yeah, that's gonna that'll get you. Why do I love the P220 and the series so much? Like I said, heavy slide, which doesn't provide any sort of problems whatsoever for reliability and cycling the rounds and all of that. Just does not do it. It's really just super reliable. It's a service pistol used by or designed by the police, I think. Yeah, many European police organizations. It's also used by the Japanese Self-Defense Forces and the Swiss. Good to know. I think some other armies use the 6-hour PE-20X, 2XX series, let's call them. Pistols from this series, I think, have been also adopted. The 226 was adopted by some special forces. And yeah, generally speaking, phenomenal weapon. Superbly accurate, excellent handling, and almost no recoil. Now, for a pistol, even one chambered in 45 ACP, but the 9mm one is ridiculously comfortable to shoot. Probably one of the most comfortable handguns you can fire. Virtually no recoil because of the weight of the gun, the heavier slide, and the positioning of the barrel. See, this is something that Sig Sauer did back in the 70s and 80s with their designs, and nowadays, only nowadays, are some companies starting to copy them. Turns out, if you put the barrel of the gun slightly lower, that is, closer to the hand and the trigger, than the upper part of the slide, you will minimize recoil and make the gun ridiculously accurate and pleasant to shoot. With handguns, of course. I mean, you could, I guess, try and apply the same principle with assault rifles, but the whole construction of and the ergonomics of the gun there work a little bit differently. However, they've basically, quote-unquote, lowered the slide, and I suck at explaining directions on the gun, but if you look down the sights, the barrel is slightly lower, as in more towards the ground, closer to your fingers than you would expect on other pistols. And what this does is wonders. I mean, quite literally, it does wonders for the gun, both in terms of accuracy, reliability, everything. And yeah, it's just phenomenal. The problem, of course, is that the 220, chambered in 45 ACB, has very limited ammo capacity. So Well, I mean, very limited. It has standard ammo capacity of 7 rounds, which is, yeah, in my modest opinion, for the zone, very limited. For, you know, self-defense shootings and police work, if you will, and stuff like that. Yeah, it gets the job done. There's a reason it's been widely adopted. But even then, like, a police officer in a shootout of some sorts, 7 rounds. I mean, even 45 ACP, 7 rounds is. Yeah, I fully understand that 99.99% of conflicts is resolved with less than, like, what was it? Less than 2 rounds or something like that. Less than 3 rounds, something along those lines. It's, yeah, something truly obnoxious and ridiculous, but, you know, completely true. Either way, oh, these are weird weather conditions. The sky's kind of clear, but I can't see much on the ground. Okay, if I look through the scope, I can... Huh. Yeah, no, I can't use night vision for this. I want to go and confirm that I've killed, or that the guy I was sent to kill is indeed dead. Yes, I see the anomaly. I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. Well, probably will, but just not right now. It's really, really tough to see anything. So I think he was there, right? Through the graveyard of various military vehicles. And out the other end. Let's explore for a little bit. I don't think we've been here before. So, we might as well, I have a sniper and I'm not afraid to use it. I have full intention of using it. To figure out whether the guy's dead or not. Ramrod, useful for maintenance. Actually, extremely useful for maintenance. Unluckily for me, there's only one. Okay, so through here and out the other end, and then somewhere over there is where the bandits were spotted. This will help me at least navigate through the anomalies, I hope. Thank Christ for the mask, because I know this area is heavily irradiated too. Christ almighty, from one shit show into the next, like... Let's turn this off. That's where they were supposed to be, but they probably ran off in some direction. or other. Maybe they were dumb and tried to hide in the pipes. I mean, they're way too far away from any decent shelter. It's nigh on impossible that they made it out of here alive. Yeah, there simply isn't anything to hide behind. But there is a set of expert tools here. Oh, I have been exceptionally lucky. I mean, generally, so far, I've been exceptionally lucky. So yeah, this is... unfortunately, I didn't find the bodies. I'm going to look around some more, but I don't think I'm going to be able to find them. Maybe they went that way. This is too far away for them to make it to any sort of shelter. Even if they ran for this barracks, which I would have found their bodies there if they made it, they might have went over to Agroprom, in which case that's the military's problem. So, yeah. Oh, there is a stalker I need to deliver the package to over at Agroprom. I need to kill the mutant over here. Okay, let's go and deliver that package. I mean, since I'm already here. Though it is getting pretty late. And I don't want to be outside when it gets proper nighttime and bloodsuckers and all manner of nasties start to come out. But yeah, let's go deliver this package and then head to Rostock, and hopefully nothing interesting happens along the way. Pretty sure we found the bandits. Yeah. That'll do. That'll do. I mean, it's... At least it's a quick way to go. It's not particularly... I was gonna say pleasant or humane, but not that there is such a thing, so I don't know, but either which way, at least it was quick. Hello, I have been looking for you, I'm pretty sure. No, you? Serega Executioner. I have something from your colleague. There you go. He gave me some money and 3 packets of cigarettes. You know what? That sounds very appropriate and fitting for the work I've done. I'm going to sell the rest of this to a trader and nothing else about it. I do need to get my reputation up with loaners after the previous, let's call it, incident. But for now, I think we're going to go and deal with this mutant and head back to Rostock. So it should be, well, here we are at, of course, at Garbage. The road to here was literally just cleared out by me, so I didn't expect to find anything. But the mutant should be somewhere in this area. Let me check the PDA. Yeah. I'm gonna get up there and see if I can find anything. There's also a couple of... Whoops. There's also a couple of zombie corpses here. Don't know how they got there. Well, actually, I can imagine, but... yeah. Anything interesting from you? Jesus, I scared the living Christ out of me. I'm gonna keep it in. Sorry if it terrified you too, but like we're gonna go through this together. As the phone just rang and scared the crap out of me. Okay, where was I? Yes, do you have anything interesting? No, just like last time, but I did level up my... Oh, okay. Free gun, I'll pick it up. Small radio. Yeah, free stuff, I guess that's... something?
Вон старший стоит. Так ты к нему обращайся.
That's, never mind. Let's not question whatever this is. Trying to find those mutants. And for the life of me, I cannot see anything. Okay, that's about what I expected. Maybe if I get down here, it's still an elevated position. Okay, so let me check where exactly am I supposed to look. I have a feeling it's behind... Yeah, but it's not, though. Like, I should have a direct line of sight to them. Through the trees there, maybe. Yeah. Can't see them because of the foliage, probably. Let's check from here. Nope. I do not see a bloody thing. Okay. Ouch. Let's move up to the trees. See if I can't spot anything. And there they are. Weren't situations like this the exact reason I bought a USB? Yes, yes they were. So, let's put it to good use. Oh, that is satisfying. Oh, that is satisfying as all hell. Mind you, there's more around. I should, Damn it. There we go. Damn, you're ugly. Let's head back to Rostock. We're all done here. Now, oh, and I did want to grab some dinner, lunch. I'm losing track. I don't know. Brunch, a snack, if you will. You know, when in doubt, a snack.